Alright. Only a couple left, and then we're good to go. Unless, of course, there's a whole nother level after this, at which point I'm going to be Cranky Pants McGillicuddy. But here we are. Making it work. If I can. Why do I never get any of my setups on the first round? Alright, who's Halberd? His Halberd. So I'm seeing 2 Ender Spearmen and 2 Crossbowmen. The Crossbowmen have to die. I guess we do get a second wind. Okay, so I got a little bit of draw. This breaks shields. Refunds the card. I think I can make that work. Okay, lightning strikes. Perfect. Not that it makes too much of a difference. Ah, but it did trigger his perk. Because he's got Hurricane and Strategist, which is quite nice. Okay, I don't think I have too much. Go back here. Just gonna freaking aggro this guy. He needs to die. I'm so sick of Overwatch. Like, Pokeboys hurt. But this way I could leave this Ender Swordsmaster on the back. And it wouldn't be so bad. Ow. Actually, no, that didn't hurt nearly as bad as I thought it was going to. Okay, so next up, you've got Toxic Casing. We're going to give it to him. Okay, who's got this and who is hurt? Backline needs hurt. Mainly I'm just trying to get Roofer Smot back up to not dying territories. Okay, so he's got Halberd. And then we've got Rake. I don't even mean to be doing all this damage to the Ender Swordsmaster. That's just what's happening. Let's see. Go back here. Arterial Rupture. Ruin this guy. Okay, who's Attrition? His Attrition. We still got a Protection. Who are these guys aiming at? He's aiming at Roofer Smot. Roofer Smot, I guess you get Protection. Yorkson can kind of take it. Let's see. So... I guess I'll just hit him a bunch. Why did I do that on him? Should have done it on Henderson. Well, it's fine. Well, our internet's not dead yet. That's a good sign. But yeah, the front can heal themselves a lot better than the back. And the front has way more armor than the back. So I'm just going to mostly focus my healing on the backside whenever I need to. Alright, so let's see what we got. I have got some options. I got a battering ram, which could do some horror things. But first, let's start with the momentum. Let's pass Plagueis. It's not really that helpful. That gives me 6. That's a pretty good spot to go Wildfire on people. Go back to him. Have your shield. Go back to... Whose Strange Mist is this? It's his. Let's keep healing until Roofer Smot's maxed out. Hey! For the first time this entire game, Henderson is full health. Since when does that happen? Alright, now I'm going to kick this guy to the back lane, which hopefully makes that guy take a shit ton of damage. Yes, he does. Bonk him. We get smacked around a little bit. We get a roar. Who do I roar? Who deserves it? Sadly, he ain't gonna die. What is that? Oh, that's Toxic Cascade. Well, you know what? I'm gonna do it on him, just so he gets some poison. And then we're gonna kill this guy. There we go. So sadly, this guy lives. Oof. Should have been maybe thinking about that a little bit, but we got so much healing now that I'm not as concerned about taking chip damage, because I can just get it back up. All you need is a card that deals damage equal to your health. Gosh, Just Henderson killing people with his meat would be terrifying. I know what I said. Let's see. Rufus Mott. No, actually, you. Type formation. Hit him with the good old racism card. Let's kill him. Because we don't get the Overwatch, we get the kill bonus. And some other things. Ooh, Nefarious. Like it. This guy doesn't have retaliation yet. Keep passing tension. Gosh, he's at 37 plague. That is goofy good. Alright, whose strange mist is this? What a question to ask. Okay, go back up here. He's got a decent amount of armor. Attack a bunch of times. Gain some armor. Okay, we still have an overbearing. The main problem is these guys have retaliation, which makes them inherently less fun to smack around. I guess I should probably arsenal this guy before I get too far. Rufus Mott does have a halberd. I don't really wanna, though. We might actually just want to wait on this one. We don't quite have enough defense to deal. Okay. And Henderson was at max HP for a small amount of time. And now he's bleeding again. That's because I don't bother defending him, because I know I'll just get him back up. Like, my enemies just have a very, very small chance of ever doing enough damage. Let's see. Let's do toe-to-toe, just so he gets some healing. You know, the sad thing is, I'm probably going to focus on killing the Ender Knight before any of the other guys. Ooh, miasma. That's what I'm looking for. Hope you guys like the plague. Now, is that any time for any character? Yes, it is. Ha 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 ha! Oh, this is dirty. Look at it. This. Alright. Apply some poison to him. Let's see. Who wants to focus fire today? Let's focus fire him. Henderson, you don't have too much left. Let's just pop that. You have a couple of things. Oh, thank you. Oh, it's OG Golly, not Ogly. It doesn't show me the it didn't show me the underscore earlier. But thank you for the 500 bits. Love your content, Wander. New to the stream, but I watch a lot of YouTube. Stay awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. And welcome. Let's see. And no matter what platform you watch on, like, your support is appreciated. I don't want to make anybody feel left out. Alright, so what do we got here? Not much. Getting through these guys is going to be tough. He doesn't have... Oh, no, he does have retaliation. But he doesn't, but I ain't going to be able to hurt him that bad. Alright, so let's momentum. Let's lose protection. I don't think we need that too much. And if I do a Kimbo on this guy... Oh, that was a mistake. Ooh. Okay, I was hoping his retaliation wouldn't trigger until after the fact. I was quite incorrect, but it's fine. Oh, not outnumbered. Invigorating blow. There we go. Doesn't give me too much, but it gets me a little bit of healing. Which actually gets me the Rondel Dagger? What? I thought I was out of energy. Well, I thought I was. Okay. We still have the Concealed Dagger, which I'm just going to keep hitting him with it. Okay, whose turn is it? These guys... Oh, he's just taking armor. Nothing more. This guy's hitting everybody here, but not too much. Alright, let's just end turn. I'm just going to let the bubonic... Oh my gosh, he's got 87 plague. Ooh! Oh! Oh no, I have... I have brought disease and pestilence to this hallowed house. I gotta play Darkest Dungeon at some point. I've never beaten it. I'd love to. I've just never gotten there. Oh, it includes whenever I just draw cards normally at the beginning. Oh my gosh! That is so busted. He's got more plague than he has maximum HP. When does that happen? Oh, it's so good. Alright. I'm gonna have him finish everybody off if I can. Oh. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. Just look at all that plague roll in. Yeah, 2 poison per draw is insane. Let's see. Go up here, tight formation. I don't really care if this guy hits me a bunch. Not on this side. Let's see. Yeah, there's no way he's getting through my armor like this. Not at all. Wow. And I'm not going to go for any of these. Alright, we're almost there. Blackfoot Agents, Courage, and Combat. Chance to improve. Let's try that. Some Menders are hot on your tail. You turn a corner to find a seemingly dead end. Henderson yells, "Over here, a hatch!" Wow, the cursed thing is sealed. Henderson gains 1 max stamina, suffers 10 damage. 10 damage. That. Henderson exhaustively bludgeons the lock in with their weapon until it finally thunders open. Quick, get in. As Henderson begins to heave the door shut, a deft arrow finds its mark on their shoulder. You disappear into the shadows. Who cares? It doesn't matter. He's so busted, Mentor. How does one obtain this game? I think it's on Steam. Duplicate a card in your deck. Hell yeah. Alright, so let's take a look. Unfortunately, I can't duplicate any of the particularly amazing ones. Toe-to-Toe is up there. Toe-to-Toe is amazing. In fact, I think I'm going to go for Toe-to-Toe because it's one of the only cards that pays dividends forever. Whereas all the other ones are useful. But having 2, 3, or even 5 Toe-to-Toes would mean just infinite shields. It's too late now, yes, but it's fine. Alright, Smithy, Tavern, or Monastery? This is a question. So, I think... You know, we've never done Smithy. We don't really need the Monastery. Let's do Smithy and see what happens. So this just lets me buy cards. Well, I'm going to buy another Toe-to-Toe. And a Focus Fire. You don't know how tempting it is to get Colossal Smash, but at the same time, I'm getting it. So that was not nearly as worth it. It would have been better for me to go for the Monastery or some other stuff. Okay, enter the hideout. Please tell me, for the love of God, is this the end? It better be. This game is so long. Okay, the Warden. That seems boss-ish. Okay, whenever this character takes more than 25 damage from a single attack, the excess damage is ignored and converted to armor. Whenever this character moves to a new rank, that rank gains... Oof. Okay. That's spooky bad. So let me take a look. Oh yeah, what is his primary trait here? Oh, just Magnificent Plate. Okay, so this is spooky bad. I probably shouldn't toe-to-toe. I'm gonna have him do it, because that'll just keep him incredibly hale and hearty. And then I'm gonna start going for the backliners. I know the frontliners might actually be the stronger variety. but the backliners I can kill. Okay. And that should let me do a decent amount of damage to him. It's not amazing, but it'll have to do. This is gonna hurt. Okay. Luckily, we've got Darth Plagueis the Brutal. Give him the Plague. Go here. These guys took damage. A lot, actually. Way more than I wanted. Now we've got setup. I'm gonna have him just kind of go to town on these guys. We got attrition. We've got quick hands. We don't have drawing yet. So let's do quick hands. Flurry. Injure this guy. I want to give him second wind. Who are these guys aiming for? Okay, so I made relatively the right choice here. I've still got 6. The second wind. Whose strange mist is this? Let's use it on the front, because the front's in potentially a bad way and I'm not going to be able to get them out of it. Quick. So, I think I'm going to do solid footing on him. It's not going to take off all the damage, but it's going to help. I'm actually going to do protection on Rufus Mott, therefore we don't have to worry about Rufus Mott ever. So back to this. Keep wailing on that guy. We have a momentum, but I don't think we want it. Whose attrition is this? His. No. Let's go Rake. Yeah, let's avoid taking the 20 damage. Let's just kill him. The sooner we have less people, the better. Alright, the plague is already spreading. We're good. My shields are staying high. Yorickson's taking some harm. Luckily, Toxic Cascade is triggering effectively, as far as I can tell, not off itself, but enough. Alright, so Yorickson does not have anything fancy. He seems to be the one taking the most amount of damage. But I think I'm going to have him do the next toe-to-toe. I know Yorickson's taking damage. But Yorickson's got heavy shield and a bunch of other stuff that he can just do. Alright. I think I'm going to start going for this guy. They're all wolves. Not the most pleasant. We're gonna roar. Let's hit him with the arsenal. Wow, he's got 103 shields. Gosh, getting through that's going to be a nightmare. Anybody bleeding that bad? Because I'd like to do a roar. Pretty much no one's bleeding. You know what? I'm gonna do that on him. Wait, why am I doing akimbo? I was supposed to do... Oh, wait. It's fine. I'll just spread it out. They're just not going to take the bleed. Because, of course, they can't. Okay. We're good. Oop. They got through Deerwater's shields. But Yorickson's back up. That's all I need to worry about. Oh, I've got another toe-to-toe. I don't think I need to put it on Desolate. You know what? I'm going to put it on Rufus Mott because after a certain point, we're only going to be wailing on that guy. Alright, so what do we look... Oh, there it is. Okay, things just got good. So, first and foremost, that gets him infinite armor. Focus fire the Warden. I want to see if I can multi-focus fire them, because that would be amazing. Let's see. Who else? Sadly, I'm actually going to use that to slammo him. Draw a card. We have Colossal Smash. If I really wanted to, who is going and who is hitting? Oh, he's moving forward. Yeah. Goodbye. That was indisputably worth it. And there, now we got some poison. Obviously, Durwater is now shieldless, but it's fine. Because we've got Miasma, which means things are just going to get poisony fast. And all he does is scoot forward. He does boost the other guys. Oh, he switches with them. That's different. That's not what I expected. Well, are they even attacking me? No, they're just shield swapping each other. It feels almost vaguely masturbatory, and I don't like it. But that's fine. Because watch the magic happen, quick hands. Quick hands. Tensions. How do you like the plague? Alright, does he have anything that he can do? Nope, solid footing. Is anybody, like, super crippled? No, we don't have any super cripple. Well, it's fine. So next up, we've got Momentum, we've got Invigorating Thrust. We've got a lot of things that we can kind of, sort of do. I really wish these guys were actually... Wait, hold up. We can do this. Alright, let's see. Who's got some extra energy that they can just spare? Bam! Knock him back. Perfect. Go back here. Apply his plague to nearby character's plague. Perfect. So now this guy is hella plagued. I love it. Alright, let's see. Next up, Momentum. Let's burn Galvanize, because we straight up have zero use for it. And then I'm going to outnumber this guy. It's not going to do that much damage to him, but it's fine, because who cares? Let's see. Does Bleeding bypass armor? I don't think Bleeding or Poison bypasses armor. You have to get through the armor no matter what. But that's fine. Are any of you guys actually going to attack me, or are you just going to stand around watching everything happen? Because it seems like they're just watching everything happen, and that's hilarious. Alright, so now he's got double Overwhelm, which is amazing. Hey, you know what? Oh, damn. Damn it. He's out of energy. I was going to do another Plagueis. Because that would have been stupid. Whatever. Alright, back here. Halberd. Because, yeah, I could have just bounced back and forth. Let's see, Bleeding's the only thing that bypasses armor. I don't think so, because then this guy would be hurt. Bleeding currently does not. Alright, let's see. Quick hands. Hope you enjoy Toxic Cascade. Whose turn is it? His. None of these guys are attacking me. They're all just stealing armor. Because I killed the damage dealers, so now they're just kind of sitting and observing. Which is just the saddest thing in existence. Let's see. I guess let's go back to him. Poison this guy, I guess? Not like he has too much left. Okay. Next up, Nefarious. I mean, I should probably start spreading it to the boss. Especially because... let's see. Oh, we can't do a Toxic Cascade again. I didn't realize Toxic Cascade does not... Oh boy, that's terrifying. Let's see. Who actually is low on armor? I guess you are. Have fun with Solid Footing, and I guess we'll just do Wildfire, which does, like, nothing? Oh no, I guess it spreads the poison somehow. Yeah, I got too much trash cards, but we got enough draw that it doesn't matter. Nothing scares me. I scare me. Yeah, look at that guy. Bam! Well, they got some armor back. I guess good for them. It's only going to delay the inevitable. Does the boss have 114 poison? So dirty. This whole build is great. Like, how do you even respond to any of this? You don't. You just die. Okay, let's see. So I'm going to have him do tight formation. Draw. I want to get the hammer slam again. If I can get it. Because now he's got 240 armor, which means he can effectively one-shot anything. Come on, give me a hammer slam. Hammer slam. I don't think I'm going to get it this round. It's fine. Arsenal. Yeah, I guess I'll hit this guy. Because I guess this guy's going to hit somebody. Who's he hitting? He's hitting Yorickson. Oh, well. That's Yorickson. Can't do anything else. What can he do? Not much of anything. Alright, solid footing. I guess he had attrition. Oh, you can tell I'm starting to screw around as I stop giving a hoot. Oh, I should have actually done it to him, even though he has less bleed. Because every time I would have hit him, it would have added Overwhelm to him. That might have... Well, I guess he doesn't have that much bleed. It's gonna take a while, but I think we kill him? Yeah, you did. Alright, let's do Rush. 1 damage at a time. Enjoy that plague! Yeah, I don't think he's surviving this round. Go here. Let's do lightning strikes. In more plague! Oh, he actually managed to take his armor off. Whee! Yeah, so if I'd actually not screwed up with Desolin, we would have been able to just attrition him to death. Oh, boss doesn't get his turn. Well then, maybe we get lucky here. My turn. Hello, please give me the big hammer. The big bonk. I need it. I need it so bad. You don't even know. None of these are the big bonk. How dare you? Well, I guess shit happens. I guess tensions. Who knows? Maybe I'll get it. Let's do a setup. These are the big bonk. What are you doing? Give me the biggest bonk that ever could bonk. My hand is full. Son of a butt! Alright. I give up. There is no big bonk. It is a lie. He's just gonna get gimmed. Well. Alright, screw it. There he goes. Bam! We are freaking spooky. Well, I guess I have to knock him back no matter what. Whatever. We got a Rondel dagger. He dead. Bam! Huzzah. That was it. Alright, 127 combat encounters, 7 elite encounters, streets completed, 3. That took 4 hours. A little over 4 hours, a little under 4 hours? I don't know, that took a while. Lost 0 party members along the way. I don't know... Wait, did I not even level up once? You kidding me? Oh no, I'm apparently tier 4. Okay, so I've got 12 tokens. What's the warrior? Oh, so we can unlock warrior skills. So there's 3 different classes, warrior, priest, and rogue? Question mark? Okay. Carapace, gain retaliation, gain Carapace every time you take damage this turn. Okay, that's not bad. Deal 10 damage, target has no armor, deal 20 instead. Swap front for... Nah. Card plays a 3 or higher cost. They gain 1 stamina, draw a card. That's really good. End of your turn, all bleeding is converted into charge. That's insane. Once per turn, when your hand size reaches 0, draw 1 card for every ally on this character's rank with stamina remaining. All of those are amazing. I'm going to buy these 2 at least. Die Hard's good, but it's situational. The other 2 are incredible. Whenever they bleed, they gain 1 will. Nah. So their turn, all bleed are converted to vitality and removed. That's kind of good. Whenever they banish a card, gain... No, that's not helpful. All party members gain bleed. Apply total bleed to target. It's kind of good. What about the rogue? Whenever this character moves, they gain charge. Heathen. Whenever a character runes a card, spawn a Rend in your hand. Rend, deal 5 damage, apply 2 weakness and 1... that's not bad. Start of their turn, the character has no allies. Nope. Rune all cards in hand, deal 5 damage for each card ruined. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. This is all kind of trash that works for a very specific set of builds that I don't care about. So, here's the sad thing I'm going to do. I'm not going to unlock anything. Yeah, none of these are actually helpful. I don't want to bloat my deck. Cool. Well, that is Banners of Ruin. I really enjoyed this, but it almost immediately shows just how thin of a game it is. There's a lot of positives here. There's a lot of really cool things that I like, but it is such an early game in development, all things considered, that I almost wouldn't recommend people picking it up because I have no compunction to play a second run of this. If this had been an hour long and every run was short and to the point and you got to try a lot of variety, I'd be down for it. But the problem is that was like a 4.5 hour ordeal, and I don't want to experiment with my builds because for a run that long, you really want to stick to the meta because you just don't want to, like, you know, die halfway through and just be like, well, I guess that was kind of a wash. I mean, maybe it's not so bad, and I'm sure, like, people will get used to it. I'm sure I'd even get faster along the way, but it's definitely one of those where it's too long, and it does not have enough variety to make it really worth more than that first run. I had a lot of fun. Like, this is a solid product, but this is absolutely the kind of game that I would say wait a year or two, unless you really want to get involved in the development, and then come back, and then probably actually have a lot more fun. Because there's so much promise here, but you can only sell a game so much on promises, because that's called Kickstarter. And I feel like that's the kind of thing that you almost should wait on? I don't know. Kickstarter is for the passionate people, and this absolutely almost feels like a Kickstarter game. It's more polished than most, but I don't know. Anyway, so with that, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you next time.